Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is an extra video. I will be doing the winnings for last week. I don't know if it's before this video or after this video, but go look. This is some happy mail, and I'm also going to be doing a Q&A. And it came from the same person. So I'm so sure that you saw in the title of this video, Q&A and a little blessing from Mary Love Country Living. And I don't want to... I'm so excited. I love to give. You know what I'm talking about. You love to give. Give. That's probably why I give so much giveaways and challenges. I am a giver. I love getting. I just don't know how to, like, thank you. Can you hear it in my voice? Just thank you. She told me she was sending me blessings, and I'm beyond excited. MLCL, Mary Love Country Living. All right. Thank you for your friendship. Right back at you. Okay. I found Mary Love Country Living from the Crafty Saver. She had done a video and she's like, go check her out. You're going to love her. And I literally went over there and I checked her out, and I did. She looks like my sister. So I was drawn to her because of her appearance, because she reminds me of my sister Debbie. But she loves to cook. She loves budgeting and saving, and I love all those things. So that was a connection for me. I'm not going to look yet. So I'm going to also link her, so please go check her out. Ah! She does not have an Etsy shop, and she really should. Never underestimate old, cranky women. When we are mad, even the demons run for cover. And she put her name on it. Love that. I'm going to use these in tomorrow's scratch off. I'm going to let God fix it, because if I fix it, I'm going to jail. Oh my goodness. We just got new chickens last week, and I have a whole vlog coming. I just have to sit down and edit it. Then she says, I have the right to remain silent. I just don't have the ability. When I feel that way, I ask God, I said, please just take your hands and cover my mouth. Please just cover my mouth. So, absolutely loving this. Is that Hey Hey? That looks like Hey Hey. That's Hey Hey from Moana. Oh my goodness. I am sweet, lovable, kind, shy, and innocent. Oh, for heaven's sake, stop laughing. That's so true. Okay, absolutely love that. Okay, let me just take a quick glance at this, because sometimes people they want to give you mushy gushy. Okay, I'm reading it. Dear Miss Donna, Mrs. Donna, I just wanted to reach out to you and tell you thank you so much for your help and support and all your kindness on my channel. I feel like I have made a lifelong friend in you. This is a small token of my appreciation. These towels hang on the handle of your oven door. There is one for your indoor kitchen and one for your outdoor kitchen. Oh, yes, I do have an outdoor kitchen. Now, these are not perfect in any way, so if the perfection police show up, I'm going to jail. You know what? We're going to talk about that in a second. Here are some of my new scratch-offs I made. Now, there are nowhere as good as yours. Don't do that. Don't do that. I have improved greatly on making them. Anyway, thank you for your friendship. Love, hugs, Mary Love. You know what? Perfection is overrated. I don't have that perfection bug. Truly don't. And as a crafter, I realized for years you can't. You're not a machine. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not I'm not the man above. So when you purchase something from someone that is handmade, perfection is not to be. I'm sorry, but it's not. You know, and is saying that they're not as good as mine. Of course they are. They're just as good as mine. I am nowhere near perfect. I am not the top. I am not. I am equal to all of you. Equal. You are the extension of me. You all are, because we have so much in common. Oh, I see something. I saw it right here. Do you see this? Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love it. She made these. I have always wanted to make these. You know what? After the Q&A, I'm going to see if I can go show you the revamp of my sewing room. Oh, I'm going to put this on my stove. Now, I don't leave stuff outside because my outdoor kitchen is not under an overhang. So honestly, when I'm outdoor cooking, truth be told, it's always with barbecue sauce most of the time. So, this is not going outdoors. These are going to take their turn and hang on the kitchen stove. Thank you so much for thinking of me. If you're new to my channel, yes, you can tell I love them, but this one right here, you all can think whatever you want, but he's mine. He's my boyfriend. And even my husband, John, knows that he's my boyfriend. He's been my boy. I used to tell the kids when they were little, my nieces and nephews who came before my boys, that's Aunt Donna's boyfriend. Yes, that's Aunt Donna's boyfriend. So, Mary, thank you so much. She actually challenged me, not challenged, she did a Q&A that someone challenged her to do. I'm not challenging anybody. But if this is something that you're interested in, I'm going to link it in the description box below. Feel free to do it, use it on your channel, and then let me know. Tag me in it. Are you ready to go and do that? Let me put this up. I will take a picture, and then we're going to get to that. Mary, I have found you, and God put you in my circle, so to say, my village, and I appreciate you so much. Keep doing what you do because you bring joy to YouTube. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so this is my sewing room. My sewing room used to be in the basement, in a room, but Vinny wanted that to be his office, so Vinny got it. So I do have all my photos down here in boxes. I do have a Brother embroidery machine. Do have some fabric. That is not mine. That is TJ's, and his house supposedly is not big enough for that. And then I have some photos and albums, some Disney stuff, things I need to sew. Then I have my collection of sewing machines. And my serger is at Shannon's. Shannon has my serger. And then this here sewing machine, I'll tell you a little backstory real quick. I purchased this when I was pregnant with TJ, so over 30 years ago, because as a new homeowner and pregnant with my first child, I wanted to make the babies, they call it a layette set. What do they call it? Like the comforter, the diaper bag, the curtains. I wanted to make them all. Yeah, and look at my fabrics. I do have lots and lots of fabric that I do have designs for in my head,
Scooby-Doo, Friends. See, I have pot holders and that towel because I wanted to make the same thing Mary sent, but never got to it. The LOL girls. And then there's my boyfriend. And this is only a small portion of my Disney fabric. All right. And here, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Who remembers Woolworths and Company? Do you see what this is? 19 cents. And that, as the needles fall out, would have been the Woolworths building in New York City, if my memory serves me correctly. And that's all the needles. Look at that. I do collect vintage stuff. Now, I'm going to have to go back and fix this. Because you know what's funny? Is for all the years, all the years that I've been sewing, you know, a needle winds up on the floor. John is always the one that steps on it. So this is just some of my vintage stuff. See, I do love the vintage girls. I do have some vintage, I do have vintage stuff. This is one of my favorites too. And then right there. And then this is my backup calculator. Yeah. So this is the sewing room. Oh, let me show you this. And that's the decor on the wall. Yeah, this is a guest bedroom. So literally is a guest room. And then this is bolts of fabric because I want to upholster a chair downstairs. But yeah, this is the Disney room. Not the Disney room. Sewing room. Let's get to some Q&As. Okay, a little change of view. I'll probably be out here again for the winning video. I'm going to try to be. When I think about everything I have to get done, I think I'm under control, and then I look around and I go, oh my goodness, do I have enough time? All right, that's for the next video. 10% chance of inclement weather, so we'll see. Let's get her done. There are 40 questions. I just realized that. 40 questions. We'll go through them. Ready? Do you have any pets? Yeah. Ready? Let's see if I can do this. Do you see him? Okay. That's Texas the Doberman the third. Yeah. Can you tell I can't come up with another original name? I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Have been for the longest time. Our first Texas we've had 30 years ago. I had T1 before I was pregnant with my kid, with TJ. T2, he was my soul dog. He was my everything. So when we got the third Doberman, I got him for my 50th birthday. And I just kept looking at him and I was saying all these names out, and then I'm like, you're just a Texas. So, and it was a unanimous decision by all four of us, me, John, TJ, and Vinny. So he's Texas the third, so I usually call him T3. All right, and then we have 4 cats. We've had 6 cats at a time throughout the years at the same time, and they go outside and they're home before dark. We have Tiger, we have Toulouse, Zippy, and Iro. 2 reds, 2 oranges, a gray Maine Coon who gets the lion cut, and then Tiger who looks like a tiger. Okay, and chickens. And the cows are coming soon. Are you in a relationship? Hell yeah. John and I have been together since 1989-90. Yeah. Do you drink alcohol? Yes, I do. I am a beer girl, and I usually am a Corona girl, a Corona light girl. Do you believe in God? 100%. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers, then hot dog, but both. Favorite food? I think it was my video yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday, the day before. I was showing my Thanksgiving feast. Antipasto, or antipasto. It's the Italian feast. That's my favorite. And I think it's my family's favorite now, too. I grew up with it. And, gosh, my sisters, whenever we'd have a gathering, that was it. And now my kids absolutely love it. Okay. What do I drink in the mornings? I start with apple cider vinegar, and then I go to coffee. Can I do 100 push-ups? I don't think so. I used to, but I don't think I could do that anymore. And part of me wanted to try, but I don't think so. My favorite season is fall. Don't even have to think twice about that. I'll give you a little backstory on that. It's always been fall, but I received a validation to that. So I went to Catholic grammar school, and there was a reunion. So before the reunion, we went and had a celebratory mass at the church, and then they allowed us to walk through the grammar school. So it was my three sisters and I, and all of our friends, and we walked through it. So we were reminiscing in the hallways and crying and laughing and do you remember when? And we got to a certain room and they had some of the older teachers there. I walked in and I looked and I was like, ah, and I said her name. And I said something like, do you think you remember who I am? I'm gonna cry. She turned around to me and she says to me, Donna, and she uses my maiden name. And my sister Linda was standing right next to me, and her daughter was in my year, so she knew us all, right? And she said to me, oh my goodness, did you all know that this was gonna happen? She said to me, I still have a piece of your artwork. And I kind of had that puzzled look. And she said to me, it must have been, she was my second grade teacher. She said to me, I asked everybody to draw their favorite season. And I must have put so much into it. She said to me, you drew me a picture of fall. So my sister, who's standing next to me, starts laughing, like giggle, like, ha, that doesn't surprise me. It's still her favorite season. And this unbelievable emotion came over me, which just happened again. Ugh. Did you guys know you were going to do that to me? Favorite hobby? I love to create from cardboard. I love to do 3-dimensionals. Mini album boxes. I love to do things like that. So that is my hobby. I'm a texture paper person. So it's so funny, I got an email recently. They asked me if I laminated my savings challenge, my scratch offs. And I was like, first they're like, I didn't understand the question at first. Because it came through as, are they laminated? And I said, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're asking. So she says, are your scratch offs laminated? And I'm like, no. She's like, oh, because some people laminate them to then use them over again. I apologize, I don't laminate my scratch offs. because I like the feeling of them. Now you can use my scratch offs twice. If you have a laminator, you can laminate them, but you could scratch them off and then color them in. But I'm a texture person, so even my laminated envelopes that you see, once they're done, never again. I'm not laminating. Do I have tattoos? I have 3. 1, 2, and then I have my boys' names on my shoulder. This is my mom and my grandma. These were actually the signatures in a card that they had. Well, the signature of my mom was on a photograph that she had sent to my father when he was in the service. The signature from my grandma was one of my birthday cards. And then this is my penmanship in my husband and my kids' names. TMI? I don't know. Do I wear glasses? Just beginning to. Just beginning. I was diagnosed with macular degeneration in my left eye just this year. Actually, it happened right before Christmas in 2022. So I'm constantly going to just keep an eye on it. Still not over reading about it or thinking about it. So glasses in the morning and at night when I feel like I guess I'm getting tired. Do I have any phobias or fears? Phobia or fear? There's one. Not much scares me at all. Obviously, well, I didn't plan on wearing this shirt today, but this was my career. I'm retired NYPD. I was a police officer. But there is one thing that scares the bejeebers out of me. I probably could conquer it, but I have three men in my life, John, TJ, and Vinny. I don't like, and this is my kryptonite, mice. That rodent drives me crazy. And I'm going to tell you a backstory on why. As a teenager, my brother tortured me with it. Sick, right? The sickness that you're tortured with as siblings. My brother James caught a mouse on those sticky sheets and he put it on my bed. Yep, put it on my bed. So to this day, I don't like mice. Rats don't bother me. Is it because they're bigger like cats? But mice, don't mess with me and mice. Did you see the aggression? Okay, another story, right? Did you realize this was going to turn into this? Teenage boys. They brought friends. So one of the teenage boys, the friends, show up with a box. He's like, "Hey, Donna, I bought you a gift." And right away, TJ jumps in. He goes, "Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. She will kick your... and you probably will never be invited back onto this property ever again." First of all, that would have been so out of the norm that I would not have opened the box, 1. 2, the moment TJ intervened, I was like, his name was Tyler. His name is Tyler. I said, "Tyler, take this box and you better run. You better run." So TJ looks at him and says, "Dude, you better go." Okay, let's keep going. Do I have a nickname? Oh, this is story time. Yes, I do. My nickname is Shadow, and my old partner gave that to me. And I'll give you another quick story about that. My old partner got a detail in the police department, and he went to highway. He became a highway police officer. And it was a beautiful May day, and he got on what we call the wheel. And the wheel in the New York City Police Department is the motorcycle to highway. He got on the wheel and he was making a left-hand turn. He had the light, truck coming at him, took the light, hit him, and wound up losing his leg, almost losing his life. I got the phone call. I was working, and his fiance at the time calls my job and says they need to speak with me. Gets me on the phone, and I looked at my lieutenant, and I'm like, "This is what just happened." He goes, "He gave me a little bit of a hard time," and I looked at him and I said, "You can take this slip for my time and tell me no, but I'm going." But that's a whole nother backstory. Got my car, got out into my car, and I drew a blank. I'm like, I knew where the hospital was. I lived down the block from the hospital at one time. Couldn't think of how to get there. Like my mind just like, and then my adrenaline kicked in. Long story short, for his whole entire recovery period, I wouldn't leave his side. And he nicknamed me his Shadow. So Shadow is my nickname. What is my favorite candy? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes. Rain or snow? Both. Equally. Do I have piercings? Yes, just my ears. What is my age? I own it. 55. Gonna be 56. French fries or onion rings? French fries. Do I have children? Dos. TJ and Vinny. I am a boy mom. Thank goodness, because I'm such a tomboy. What is my favorite color? Do you know, for years that has changed? For the longest time, it was yellow. Now, I really don't think I have a favorite. I love them all. Actually, all right, now, lying. I just looked at my pool. Tiffany blue. So that would be robin's egg blue, right? So that would be my favorite color right now. Can I sing? I can sing. Is it good? No. Can I whistle? Can I whistle? Yes, through my lips, and then yes, with my fingers. I had to. When, you know, it's like, stop. So, yeah, I can whistle. Where was I born? New York City. Do I have siblings? 3 sisters and a brother. Can I cook? Yes, I can. Can I swim? Yes, I can. Shower or bath? Depends on the moment. City or nature? Love them both. Can't decide. Like, love them both. New York City girl, country girl. I am literally split down the middle. Are you a good friend? 100%. Have I broken any bones? Yep. How many TVs do you own? Too many to talk about because I have vintage televisions that I won't get rid of. Don't even go there. What was my worst pain? I dropped something and it cut my foot wide open and I severed a tendon and the tendon retracted to my knee. So that was my worst pain. Do I like to dance? Camping or hotel? Both. Do you think you're weird? At times. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Love you. Miss you. Oh my gosh. How long have you been gardening? On and off forever. What is the one thing you would like to grow in your garden? Sunflowers. What is my growing zone? I think it's 4. I think it's 4. Okay, that was done. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you learned something about me. Hope you enjoyed it. I kind of did. I am loving it. Tex, come on over. My neighbor is mowing his lawn. So Tex is looking at him. I hope you are all having a wonderful, blessed day. I am going in the house to get ready to film the winners, and then just watch out for tomorrow's scratch offs and Tuesdays you've asked for it, because you guys are gonna love what's coming at you this week. All right, enjoy your day. Mary, thank you for asking for me to do this, or offering for me to do this. I'm offering it to anyone else that would like to do it. Thank you for my beautiful gifts. I truly, truly appreciate you. This is my beautiful cup I'm using today. Home Goods. Thank you. Love yous. Have a great day. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.